Assalamu alaikum, dear students. It's me, Maida ma'am, and today we are going to start our chapter number 3, that's Cat's Paradise is Lost and Regained. Connect. Recall a time when you have felt that you have had the freedom to do whatever you wanted. Share it with the class. When you have felt that you had the freedom to do whatever you wanted means when I was in my university, when we had this, when we were doing PG, this MA. So that time we had that freedom, that what subjects to choose. Okay, what subjects to choose. And no, when we completed our graduation, when we completed our college, and after that I had that freedom that what in which subject I must go on, and that was English. Okay, that time I had the freedom, and my parents told me that it's your choice, whatever you want to do. Okay, reflect, which is more important to you, being independent but uncared for, or being dependent but cared for? Give reasons for your answer. So this is your, what's more important to you, being independent but uncared for. Independent means one who is not dependent on anyone, one who works on his own will. But uncared means जिसकी कोई care नहीं करता है. Or being dependent, you have to be dependent, but the people care for you as well. So you have to give reasons for that as well. Okay, this is your work. Okay, imagine your life changes all of a sudden. How does it change and how do you cope? Describe the situation and how you feel. Imagine your life changes all of a sudden. कैसे चेंज हो गई आपकी लाइफ और आप कैसे फिर उसकी जिंदगी उसके साथ कोप अप कर पाते हो? यू हैव टू डिस्क्राइब द सिचुएशन and how do you feel about it? Before you read, Emily Zola was born in 1840 and died in 1902. She was a famous French novelist. So she was a famous French novelist. She was from France and she wrote novels, and a political activist. So she was in politics as well. He was born in Paris, France. So he was born in France, in Paris. He published his first novel, La Confession de Claude. Claude's Confession, huh? So La Confession de Claude is it's written in French language. So if we translate this in English, so it's Claude's Confession. In 1865, Zola also worked as a freelance journalist while writing. So he worked as a freelance, one who is not associated with any this free. He was a free journalist. Okay, for while when he wrote these were his works. Zola's most celebrated work, Les Rogan Macot, a 20-volume series, describes life and society under the Second Empire in France. So most celebrated work means most famous work is Les Rogan Macot. It's a 20-volume series. The series that's of 20 volume describes life and society. It describes the life and it describes the society under the Second Empire in France. And there was a Second Empire in France. What kind of society and what kind of life was there? This Les Rogan Macot describes that life. Okay, La Ventre de Paris, which was written in 1873, Germinal was written in 1885, and La Terre was written in 1887, are some of his other works. Cat's Paradise, Le Paradise des Chats, was published in 1864, means this work is also written in French and now this has been translated into English. So the original name of this is Le Paradise des Chats. It was published in 1864. Zola was a big animal lover and this story revolves around an Angora cat who yearns to live outdoors. So Zola was a big animal lover. He loved animals. And this story revolves around a cat, Angora cat, who yearns to live outdoors, who wishes to live outdoors, not inside. The story shows the difference between an indoor cat and outdoor cats, tomcats. So this story shows the difference between the cats, those who live inside, and for those cats who live and there's a different it shows us the difference between two types of cats, indoor cats and outdoor cats. Zola once rightly remarked The fate of animals is of far greater importance to me than the fear of appearing ridiculous. So Zola has rightly remarked, the fate of animals is of far greater importance to me. For him, the fate of animals, जो animals की किस्मत है, it is far great important, उसके लिए वो बहुत बहुत ज़्यादा important है than the fear of appearing ridiculous. Then वो बेवकूफ़ बनना पसंद करेगा, वो ridiculous बनना पसंद करेगा, लेकिन उसके लिए ज़्यादा important क्या है? Animals का fate, because he was a great animal lover. We will stop here. Tomorrow we will read this lesson. It was an introduction regarding this lesson. Tomorrow we will start reading this lesson. Till then, stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.